please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, middle school students, staff, and families. And a special welcome to school member Dr. Betsy Less and Superintendent Dr. Hines for being with us here tonight. We are here tonight to honor the efforts put forth over the last 3 years by the class of 2018. As I look at this group of students that have prepared for high school, I have to say that I'm proud of you for so many reasons. In this group, there are strong leaders who will continue to make their school and our community a better place. We have students that entertain us with their wit and their talents. There are others who continue to teach us something so we can grow and learn every day. We look forward to hearing how your talents will be showcased as you move into high school. Tonight, we will honor a few of the amazing students from the class of 2018. These individuals are here to represent the many students who participated in various activities that helped make their time at LMS memorable for their friends, classmates, teachers, and family. We begin by honoring a student who has earned the Gail Dowdikin Award. Gail Dowdikin was a foreign language teacher here at Lundahl Middle School for many years. She was also the sponsor of our student council group and worked to teach those students about strength, determination, and grit. During her time here as a teacher, Gail went to law school, passed the bar, took on leadership opportunities around the school, and worked to help teach these skills to all the students, but especially to those students in student council. Sadly, Gail passed away from brain cancer, but not without putting up quite a fight. So this award is a way for us to honor all that she taught our faculty and our students. The Gail Dowdikin Award is given to a student who not only shows leadership qualities, but those other qualities that make Gail Dowdikin a special part of LMS. The winner of this award is a student who has participated in student council but is not currently the president. This person embodies the leadership qualities that will help them to be successful in their future endeavors. Today, during our honors assembly, we recognize our 3 Gail Dowdikin nominees. If you could please stand again. Christina Lynn, Will Howe, and Amy Perez. It is with great pleasure that I offer the Gail Dowdikin Award to Will Hall for his leadership again, Will received this for his leadership here at Lundahl Middle School. Congratulations, Will.
Next, we want to recognize our student council members. Student council is made up of many leaders who dedicate their time to organizing events, raising money, and helping to make LMS better every year. This year, we are especially proud of the efforts made by our student council in order to reach the goal of $10,000 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Foundation. At this time, I want to introduce David Welty Hart, our student council president. We want to present David with a gavel to thank him for his incredible leadership as our student council president. David.
Good evening, parents, relatives, honored guests, and 8th grade graduates of 2018. My name is David Hart, President of Student Council, and I have the honor and pleasure to be speaking to you on behalf of the Student Council tonight. We would like to reflect on and acknowledge all of the accomplishments of our Student Council that we have been able to achieve this year. Student Council is responsible for collecting box tops, and we have raised $359.40 for them. At the beginning of November, we participated in something called Candy for the Troops, which is where students bring in some of their Halloween candy and donate it to the American troops. We weighed the candy by the pound to figure out how much we collected. This year, we sent 425.5 pounds of candy to our troops. One of Student Council's biggest achievements this year has been the Pennies for Patients fundraiser that has been held every year since the 2009-2010 school year. This fundraiser helps in the fight against cancer, benefiting the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We are given 3 weeks to raise money. I had a vision and a goal to raise $10,000, something that has never been done before. The most Lundahl ever raised was just under $9,000. I knew it was going to be a goal that would be difficult to accomplish, but definitely not impossible. We all worked together. When the time came, we came up with an organized system to evenly break up the total amount, spread among all the classes, and a way to keep track of all the money as well. Within those 3 weeks, knowing that we had to do more than just ask homerooms for money, we organized a state night, the selling of candy grams, and advance, which held a contest called Stuck for a Buck, where students donated $1 in exchange for the opportunity to duct tape the assistant principal, Mr. Decker, to the wall. These events helped contribute to our $10,000 goal. When we got our final totals, we found that the top 3 fundraising winners raised over $1,000 each. This year, I am more than proud to announce that we not only reached our goal, but exceeded it, raising a total amount of $10,722.92. Over the last 9 years, Lundahl has raised about $61,000 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, earning us name as one of the organization's top fundraising schools in the state. It is because of the hard work, leadership, commitment of the Student Council, as well as the dedication to students, staff, and family members, that we were able to achieve this goal and increase the stature of the Student Council. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all of those who have been a part of Student Council at any time during their 3 years at Lundahl. Please stand to be recognized. Everything we did this year as a Student Council was an opportunity to work together to solve problems. Each of us contributed our talents to achieve our goals and help our school and community. It has been my honor to lead this group of students. We could not have done what we did without the examples and support of our teachers. I'd like to personally thank Mrs. Johannesson, Mrs. Chuddick, Mrs. Gould, Mrs. Van Camp, and Mr. Glines. Each of these teachers has taught me what it takes to be a good leader. I've had a fantastic experience at Lundahl. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you. It doesn't matter what high school we go to, I'm sure we'll all be better students, leaders, and people because of our experiences at Lundahl. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ashley Suzette. I have participated in volleyball, you have participated in any of the following girls' sports: volleyball, basketball, track and field, cheerleading, dance team, and cross country. Thank you for being part of the athletics program at Lundahl. You may be seated. As we enter high school, I encourage everyone to get involved and try something new. You never know what might happen when you step out of your comfort zone. You could discover a new passion or meet a lifelong friend. This past year, I played basketball for the very first time because my friend Paige and I made a deal. If she played volleyball, I would play basketball. After both seasons ended, we found a new sport that we loved. Through the experience of playing sports, our friendship became closer, both inside and outside of school. Opportunities to get involved in athletics come year-round. Starting off the year in sports is very beneficial. As you can be on and off the court, instant connections are made with people all around you. After a tough basketball game, you find yourself talking to a random teacher about losing to Heineman by 1 point due to a bad call, or crushing Marlowe by over 10 points. Being on a team has so much value that comes along with it. It can help a person to develop core characteristics such as humility, integrity, commitment, and the ability to work with others. Whether the end result is good or bad, win or lose, we learn how to deal with it and become stronger from it. As our time at Lundahl comes to an end and we move into high school, I would like to encourage everyone to try something new. Get involved. You'll meet new friends, get to know more people at school, and experience firsthand how great it is to be part of a team. This quote by Zig Ziglar states, "If you learn from defeat, you haven't really lost." Last year at the conference track meet, we lost to Marlowe by 1 point. We are disappointed. However, with determination and practice, I'm happy to say we are conference champions this year. We learned from our mistakes and overcame a lot of obstacles and came out on top. As I finish up, I'd like to take a moment to thank all the teachers who coached sports over the course of the year and give a special thanks to Mr. Osminski, Mrs. Atkinson, and Mr. Agaki. I'm looking forward to competing again next year. Thank you.
Hello. Hello, my name is Isaiah Kirkin, and I'm an athlete. And I'm here today to talk about the incredible opportunity that Lundahl Middle School has to offer, the opportunity of being a part of boys athletics. In 7th and 8th grade, I participated in boys conference basketball. And during those 2 seasons, I was able to play a game that I loved and had a passion for. Lundahl provided a space for students to be themselves and do something they enjoyed. Lundahl also provided the time, place, and resources for boys to work hard and improve. Boys athletics was a powerful thing to be a part of. I learned so many things about life and about myself. The most important impact Lundahl boys athletics had on their student athletes was much bigger than the game. It was the ability to build and create friendships. During the 3 years I was at Lundahl, I noticed the way our school sports brought people together. My peers became friends through school sports. Conversations about teams, games, and fun experiences began to pop up more and more. Personally, I was able to build relationships through the opportunities I was provided with in sports. I was able to understand that your teammates are so much more valuable than the game itself. I discovered the power of relationships. It doesn't matter what sport you play, track and field, wrestling, cross country, or basketball. Relationships grew because we finally had a space to get to know one another on a more personal level. Whether you're good at what you're doing or not, your teammates can still have an effect on you. The people around you will always pick you up and push you further ahead. You could have gotten pinned in your wrestling match, but still walk away winning something. You can miss every shot and still leave the gym encouraged and accomplished. Being a part of a team makes everything worthwhile. This basketball season, I was on a team with one of my best friends. Our friendship grew immensely as we were able to spend time together every day after school in the Lundahl gym. The time I had with him meant the world to me. It doesn't matter where you stand in terms of skill. You can always learn something from a sport or gain a lifelong friend. One thing that I've learned is that students lack confidence in themselves. Being able to have the fun community that Lundahl Athletics gave us, athletes had an experience in which they could not only gain athletic confidence, but social confidence as well. I'd like to take the time to recognize all of our male athletes graduating tonight. Please stand if you participated in wrestling. Cross country. Basketball. And track and field. You may be seated. Joining a sports team should be for more than just a sport. I'm certain that all the athletes who just stood up were able to gain something more than skill. Because of what Lundahl Athletics gave us, we now have memories and friends that will last a lifetime. No injury or loss could ever take that away. Without Lundahl Athletics, the school would be missing a big piece of the school community. I'm honored to say that I'm a Lundahl Lion. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Natalie Dick, and I will be talking to you about part of the music program. Music has been one thing that has stuck with me, and Lundahl has made it grow even more. Here at Lundahl, we had all different opportunities like band, choir, chime choir, musical, and music in the parks. I will be talking to you about my experiences in band, chime choir, and the school musical. Then Ben Erlen will talk to you about his experiences in choir, school musical, and music in the parks. When I heard about all these opportunities, I jumped in and had a blast. Music here at Lundahl has impacted my life, and I'm sure it has impacted other students. If you have participated in any of the music programs here at Lundahl, like band, choir, chime choir, and musical, please stand to be recognized. I would like to say that all these opportunities help you grow with new and old friends. You meet new people from all different grade levels, and these activities help you grow into a better person. It gives you the ability to read notes and communicate with other people. You will have to work with people you wouldn't normally work with, but this is why I love the music program. It gives you a chance to talk to new people and find something that you each have in common. This helps in everyday life, for when you are getting a job or just when you meet new friends. It shows how we all can be ourselves in different situations. I know that I have hit bumps in the road, but I can use the skills that I have learned at Lundahl to make it better. Chime choir has been a different experience. When you think of the music program, you all might think of the basics like band, choir, and the musical. Here at Lundahl, we experience more. You wouldn't see a lot of this somewhere else, but we like to try new things. Chime choir was great and really fun, and it gives you a whole new look on music. Band, choir, chime choir, musical, and music in the parks has made it easier for me to express myself. I can't wait to see where we all go with our talents. I am thankful for the music programs here at Lundahl, as they have made me grow into a better person. I will never forget the memories and the friendships that I have made during musical, band, and choir.
Music has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, so I knew I wanted to join choir and perform in the musical when I came to Lundahl. Upon coming to our first choir rehearsal, I was a bit overwhelmed. There were many people that knew one another, but I knew next to nobody. However, over time, I familiarized myself with the people around me, people who I wouldn't have spoken to or maybe even seen otherwise, and had a great time. I was able to learn the important life skill of forming relationships with the people that I was working with. And I think everyone in a musical group is able to grow in that way. Otherwise, we as bands and choirs and friends could not play or sing nearly as great as we have. We performed wonderfully in our Music in the Parks competition, got to have a great time with the people that we met in choir or band, and even won a showcase worth of awards. Performing in our school's musicals has also helped me learn additional life skills in a rather fun way. The shows that I was able to perform in built up my confidence and belief in my own abilities. When you're performing in character, you need to act ways that you wouldn't act yourself, being silly or otherwise. And you need to be able to believe in your own abilities, capitalize on your strengths, and work to make the best of your weaknesses. These skills are crucial in just about any career path. From the world of business to the world of education, being aware of and believing in your own skill set is a great trait to hold with you. I'm sure that I will continue developing my musical characteristics, use the skills I developed in my life, and have a great time along the way. Please join me in giving a hand to each of the band directors, Mr. Gwines, Mrs. Sedovic, and Mr. Kohovic, as well as the choir director, Ms. Saavedra, and Ms. Wodarski, who helped with the musical. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Grace Cisco. As an 8th grader, I find it necessary to be involved in a club at Lundahl. From personal experiences, I have discovered how getting involved has benefited me in discovering new passions and hidden potential. Now most of you may know, and some of you may not know, that clubs shape you into the person you are. They can highlight your intelligence, your passion, or a special skill that you possess. Clubs give you an opportunity to stand out and showcase some of your inner talents.
Hello, I'm Samantha 20. There are many clubs for you to get involved in. Take a chance and discover for yourself what new passions and skills you possess. Going out of your comfort zone can be beneficial in many ways.
From my own experiences with the musical, I was very nervous and I didn't think I was going to do a great job in stage crew. But I surprised myself and discovered that I was actually very good at taking leadership of all the other members and helping things run smoothly, and I even became the manager this year because of my passion, dedication, and leadership skills in the musical. Now when I go to high school, I know that I want to be in stage crew because it is not only something I love to do, but something I excel in.
There are also 2 athletic activities that can show your passion and determination for something. The athletic activities are the 24-hour run and the fitness challenge marathon. The 24-hour run is something you can do all 3 years at Lundahl, and the fitness challenge marathon you can only do in 8th grade, but both challenge you mentally, physically, and emotionally. There are also some activities that challenge your mind. For example, Geography Bee, Scholastic Team, Science Olympiad, and SGO. No matter what you choose, you will still grow mentally, physically, and socially into the person you will become.
You can also get involved in activities that help the school out, like Dirt Devils, NJHS, Environmental Club. For example, being involved in Dirt Devils and Environmental Club shows your passion for nature and your passion for the earth. And NJHS shows your skills working with a large group and being able to share your thoughts and ideas with others without being scared of the outcome you might get.
If you are involved in any clubs or activities during any of your 3 years here at Lundahl, please stand to be recognized. We would also like to acknowledge any teacher or staff member who has been involved in or in charge of any club or activity for showing their encouragement to us, for joining the club, and for dealing with us for 3 years.
Thank you to everyone that has been involved in any club over your 3 years here at Lundahl. You may not feel or see it, but you have changed into a person who is willing to take chances and is willing to discover themselves as a person. Continue doing what you are doing and help others who want to discover their own passion and skills. Thank you.
Thank you, students, for your speeches. As we continue with the awards tonight, the next award is the Rick Carlstead Award. Rick Carlstead was the principal of Lundahl Middle School from 1989 until he retired in 2006. During his tenure, Mr. Carlstead encouraged students to get involved in the many clubs, sports, and activities available to them. He wanted children to work not only to be good students, but to be well-rounded people also. In his last year as principal, the parent group, wanting to celebrate his commitment to Lundahl, created the Rick Carlstead Award as a way to honor what he worked to foster among students. In the last couple of years, students at LMS have again had the pleasure of getting to know Mr. Carlstead, as he has subbed throughout our building. During his visits, Rick continues to model the values he worked to instill in students all those years ago. The halls remember his stature, inspiration, and dedication to Lundahl Middle School. For the past 10 years, this award has been presented to an 8th grade student who has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to school involvement, while at the same time showing strength in character. This morning, the students and staff at Lundahl recognized 3 students. Could you please stand up as finalists for this award? Savannah Cook, David Welty Hart, and Will Howe. You can be seated. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Carlstead to present the award.
As I sat here tonight, I realized that I've spent most of the last 45 years of my life in middle school. And I looked at those certificates of promotion down there, and I'm kind of thinking that maybe I could talk Mrs. Pompieri into finally giving me one, and I can move on to high school with the rest of these guys, okay? The thing that I always felt about middle school students is that they have this tremendous energy and this willingness to get involved in something, especially something new. Just try it. They may not know much about it, but they're willing to at least try it. The award this year goes to a person who did exactly that. But before I give that award out, I want you to recognize that the recognition that we've given to these students tonight is just part of what they've achieved. This morning in their honors assembly, many of them received a lot more recognition. So please, one more time, a big round of applause for all these students. I actually don't know much about the recipient tonight, but I do know this. They know how to work well with other people. They know how to play well with other people. And in that process over the last 3 years, they've learned a lot about themselves. This year, Rick Farrellstead Award goes to Savannah Cook.
Thank you, Rick, for being here tonight. It's always awesome to have you. Today at our Honors Assembly, we honored many students who have earned the Presidential Award for Excellence or for Achievement. Each award has a different purpose and honors a student's efforts in different ways. The President Award for Educational Excellence recognizes a student's achievement success in the classroom. To be eligible, students must meet requirements including a grade point average of 3.5, high achievement in reading or math on state standardized tests, and/or teacher recommendations. If you were recognized today as a recipient of the President's Award of Educational Excellence, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations, that was a lot. We've also had several students recognized today for earning the President's Award for Educational Achievement, which recognizes students who show outstanding educational growth, improvement, and commitment to their education, but do not necessarily meet the criteria for the educational excellence. The Achievement Award is meant to encourage and reward students who work hard and give their very best effort in school every day, often facing special obstacles of learning. If you are recognized today as a recipient of the President's Award for Educational Achievement, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. At this time, we also want to recognize the students who earned honor roll during their 8th grade year. These students have worked hard in the classroom to receive this honor, and we are extremely proud of their efforts. We have 2 honor roll categories, regular honor roll and high honor roll. Our regular honor roll students earned a GPA of 3.0 to 3.5. Our high honor roll students earned a GPA of 3.5 or above. If you earned honor roll this year, regular honor roll this year, please stand to be recognized. If you earned high honor roll at Lundahl Middle School this year, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Congratulations to all of you who received this honor. The next group we want to recognize is our National Junior Honor Society. This is a group of students who are expected to not only excel academically, but also through service to self, school, and community. This year, our NJHS students are identified in the program with a symbol. They also were asked to wear their medals around their neck to show their participation participation in NJHS. Tonight, we honor these students for their effort and dedication to Lundahl Middle School. If you participated in NJHS, please stand to be recognized at this time. You may be seated. Congratulations.
It is now time to present the class of 2018. Family members, friends, and students, please hold your applause until all names have been read. Matthew Paquette, Emily R., Tyler Aldridge, Charles Alfonso, Andy Anderson, Samuel Andrade, Malachi Anise, Emma Appel, Madeline Apt, Sedelia Arevalo, Davina Ariano, Lily Atwater, Samuel Banflett, Marissa Bayeto, Joshua Berenson, Deanna Baralou, Marissa Barrero, Zayden Beasley, Zane Body, Haley Berendt, Catherine Beilstein, Abby Bierkness, Lucas Bjork, William Bradstreet, Abhishek Brahmbhatt, Jaden Brown, Amelia Busior, Kaylee Budd, Jacqueline Bueller, Jennifer Bueller, Alexander Cabrera, Olivia Cabrera, Jacob Callahan, Jacqueline Campion, Jonathan Carlson, Amador Castro Alake, Brendan Santano, Allison Ciraldi, Khalid Chabon, Corey Checker, Kira Childs, Cassidy Cohen, Savannah Cook, Thomas Coughlin, Ella Cox, Kevin Craig, Ann Cronin, Peyton Dacey, Dana Dalkey, Robert Davis, Mihal Dvorak, Stella Delatorre, Linnea Dearson, Maxwell Doyle, Eric Dragon, Joseph Dungeon, Ella Dunn, Caitlin Elward, Grace Engel, Mackenzie Erickson, LaShawn Irvin, Rocco Farah, Isabella Farrington, Tyler Ferguson, Aiden Flanagan, Daniel Fletcher, Kevin Forbes, Jack Frederick, Ethan Friend, Adeline Frisch, Julia Franzak, Austin Fry, Michelle Galick, Emmy Gallagher, Gabriel Garcia, Julian Garcia, Elise Gorman, Isabel Gatta, Alexander Green, Faith Grunwald, Peyton Group, Jonathan Gulikowski, Julian Guzman, Caitlin Hall, Shane Hall, Connor Ham, Brandon Haining, Jamie Hansen, Zed Hawk, Cooper Haviland, Daniel Hernandez, Cadence Hernandez, Caitlin Hernandez, Connor Hershey, Logan Hershey, Danielle Hickey, Jacob Hines, Matthew Horvath, William Howe, Samantha Boyer, Sean Hunter, Audrey Hudson, Noah Ichinose, Jesse Jaramillo, Daniel Javier, Alexis Johnson, Jack Johnson, Fernando Juan Gomez, Aiden Jurens, Christopher Cayley, Mackenzie Karstensen, Paige Keller, Owen Clement, Griffin Klugowitz, Amy Kovaluk, Maya Grizolik, Trinity Krizak, Kevin Landa, Megan Langdon, Nadia Lara, Brian Leshneski, Christina Lynn, Brett Leota, Morgan Lowry, Noah Lucia, Anna Lund, Ashley Marundi, Sky McCord, Brenna McMonagle, Dylan McNeil, Joseph Mendez, Avery Middendorf, Elias Miller, Jack Miller, William Malesko, Olivia Mackin, Ria Modi, Skylar Mokri, Savannah Morgan, Magdalene Mueller, Brooke Mulrow, Ashley Murphy, Nathan Nauman, Dylan Noon, Jada Ogebule, Angelina Opold, JT Palomar, Ian Pascal, Jeffrey Peace, Amy Perez, Emma Perez, Jake Placencia, Natalie Platt, Ella Podolak, Gabriella Polis, Alyssa Popovitz, Christopher Portawasi, Alexis Papillo, Alyssa Rapaz, Samuel Reddy, Jordan Reamer Walima, Mia Regilio, Dylan Reinecker, Colin Rennick, Sean Reeder, Amber Rinaldi, Gabriel Rivas Kennedy, Jordan Robertson, Carissa Robertson, Victor Rodriguez, Amelia Rolone, Alexandra Rosenfeld, Fernanda Ruiz, Colin Ryan, Kenneth Ryan, Neve Ryan, Andrew Salazar, Joshua Rainbolt, Tyler Salazar, Zipporah Sampler-Wright, Brooke Samples, Madeline Scherenberg, Jaden Shurick, Colin Schneider, Ethan Schock, Alexander Schoenbrunn, Chloe Schreifel, Jackson Schutzley, Zachary Scrimshire, Sydney Shamoon, Yasmin Shayed, Sean Sidorowitz, Katie Silva Angelis, Rayhan Siebertson, Tomasz Sławek, Brooke Sloniger, Cameron Sloniger, Riley Schulte, Brady Smith, Marcus Smith, Robert Snell, Patricia Sobash, Ethan Solis, Kyle Solis, Amber Steinhaus, Sophia Steventon, Spencer Stolaski, Natalia Stokes, Connor Stork, Aiden Stratton, Lauren Strombach, Mason Struck, Andrew Stumo, Maya Stump, Elizabeth Sudbrook, Austin Sutter, Elizabeth Taylor, Devin Tinajero, Devin Thomas, Daly Tipton, Gabriela Torres, Luis Vilches, Lorena Weiner, Haley Webb,
Victoria Weeger, Ryan Wiersma, John Wilson, Kaylee Wittig, Mary Kate Wolek, Alexa Womack, Logan Wanacott, Lily Moorline, Wataru Yasweda, Donovan Ibarra, Alyssa Zagroba, Mustafa Zamzam, Ian Zogelman, David Welty Hart, Samantha Twenty, Isaiah Kirking, Benjamin Irwin, Natalie Dick, Grace Cisco, and Ashley Cezanto. All of you for attending Honors Night and for being here to support our Lundahl Lions. A special thank you to Dr. Hines, Dr. Les, Mr. Carlstead, and Mr. Jenkins back there in the back as well for joining us tonight as we celebrate this special class of students. Sorry. 3 years ago, when you all were embarking on your middle school journey, I was embarking on one of my own. I was taking a very scary step of moving from a teacher to an administrator. And when I was preparing for tonight, I was reminded of a question that was asked of me during my application process. The question was, as an administrator, what would give you the most satisfaction fulfilling your responsibilities? I'd like to share my answer with you all tonight. Throughout my years of teaching, the most fulfilling aspect of my job has been developing relationships with my students and then watching them grow. I can't think that there would be anything more fulfilling than that on the administration level. In my current position, I have 1 year with kids before they move on to the high school. While some come back to visit, I often wonder what path others took. In an administrative position, I would have the opportunity to foster relationships with students over a number of years as they progress through the grades. This would be an awesome way to see them grow and develop as well. Watching children grow both academically and socially into small versions of their future selves, and knowing I played a small role in that would be a great honor. Guess what, class of 2018? Turns out I was right. Getting to know all of you, and watching you grow while you attended Lundahl was a great honor. Thank you all for letting me travel along your middle school journey with you. You are a truly special class to me, and I want to say thank you for all of the wonderful memories you've given me over the last 3 years. Students, after your recess from the gym, please find your homeroom teacher in the cafeteria. Parents, after the recessional, please meet your child outside if it's not raining. Again, thank you for coming tonight and bearing with me through that. Congratulations, class of 2018.